Hello everyone. Before I begin tonight's Price is Right pricing game recap, let's all pause for a moment of silence by the request of Gimperman, Martin S5 1989, Benham 72487, and NBC 11 News Clips for the passing of the Queen of Disco, Donna Summer, who passed away today at the age of 63. Rest in peace, Donna Summer. And if you hear squeaking in the background, it's just my puppy Brody playing with his chew toy, and I apologize that I couldn't do anything about that. Now, with that out of the way, here's the disclaimer. Mr. Horgan's disclaimer. The opinions expressed toward contestants on The Price is Right in their decision-making and pricing that can be categorized as either stupid or misleading by the audience, plus showing favoritism specifically toward attractive females, is portrayed as a heel characteristic for entertainment purposes only. In actuality, no prejudice is shown toward the contestant based on their sex, their ethnicity, and their intelligence. And now it's time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Thursday, May 17th, 2012. Today's pricing games played were the following: Freeze Frame, Cover Up, Bullseye, Double Prices, Punch a Bunch, and That's Too Much! The first contestant was Roy. He played Freeze Frame for a BMW G650 GS motorcycle. That is great for riding on or off road, and it came equipped with a 652cc liquid-cooled engine and 5-speed transmission, modeled by Marvelous Manuela in a leather jacket and jeans in a riding fashion. Roy froze the price inside the frame at $8,820. I have to say I felt pretty good on that choice. And the actual retail price was $8,820! Roy became a winner! Maureen played Cover Up for a Ford Fusion S modeled by Manuela. The wrong price was $10,962. Maureen covered up the 1 with a 2, the 0 with a 7, the 9 with a 4, the 6 with a 7, and the 2 with a 3, making the new price $27,473. Was that the price of the car? No, it wasn't. Did she have at least one number right? Yes, she did. She had the 2, the 4, and the 3 correct. Now she covered up the first 7 with a 2, and the second 7 with a 5, making the new price $22,453. Was that the price of the car? Kool-Aid is right! $22,453 was the price! And Maureen became the second winner in cover-up this season. Sharon from Dallas, Texas, played Bullseye for dry cleaning, haircuts and stylings every month, and manicures and pedicures for a year, both modeled by Ravishing Rachel and Manuela, valued at $5,080. For Sharon's first attempt of hitting the $10 to $12 bullseye, she bought 11 Snickers candy bars. One of the Snickers went for 89 cents. 11 of them totaled $9.79. She was just short of the $10 to $12 mark. She claimed that if she had bought 12, she would have won, and yeah, that would have given her a total of $10.68. But she did get a mark to keep the game going. Now she bought 3 Ortega yellow corn taco shells. One box of 18 Ortega yellow corn taco shells went for $2.89. 3 of them totaled $8.67, so she got another mark. Now in her third and final attempt of hitting the bullseye, she chose to buy 8 one-pound bag of Westpac classic vegetables frozen cut green beans. 1 pound bag of those cut green beans were $1.89. 8 of them totaled $15.12. So, all was not lost for her. She could still win the game if she could find a hidden bullseye. Now, it had to be either behind the Snickers or the Ortega taco shells. Well, Drew first went to the taco shells. Was the hidden bullseye behind the taco shells? Dumpman is correct! She found the hidden bullseye, and Sharon became the third winner of the day! We're on a roll. Terry, a male, like Terry Bradshaw, played double prices for a trip to Washington, D.C. that included a 6-night stay in a deluxe suite at the St. Gregory Luxury Hotel and Suites, and as a bonus, a VIP tour to the National Archives. He will be given a personal guided tour of the Rotunda, where the Charters of Freedom are on display, as well as other exhibits, and he will cut past through the waiting lines. That was modeled by Awesome Amber. Terry chose the high price of $9,006 over the low price of $7,003. And when Amber took away the low price and Drew revealed the actual retail price by saying, "Amber, Amber," although he claimed he just liked saying it, it was $7,003. So a trip to our nation's capital only cost a little over $7 grand and not over $9 grand. We had a second contestant named Sharon today. She was from BED M72487's home country of Canada. She played Punch-a-Bunch for a chance to win up to $25,000 American dollars. Manuela held the $25,000 Drew Carey novelty bill, and Rachel modeled the 4 small prizes. The first in which was an easy-to-clean non-stick cake pop maker that bakes up to 6 mini cakes at a time. Priced at $50, Sharon believed the actual retail price was lower. Rachel revealed the price to be $20. It was lower. Next, we had a stainless steel turkey fryer kit that features a 32-quart stock pot, skewer set, and thermometer, priced at $350. Sharon believed the actual retail price was lower. Rachel revealed the price to be $250. It was lower. Next, we had a Cuisinart Smart Stick hand blender that blends drinks and mixes pancakes in seconds, priced at $26. Sharon believed the actual price was higher. And Rachel revealed the actual price retail to be $55. It was higher. And finally, we had a durable stainless steel fondue set priced at $229. Sharon believed the actual retail price was lower. And Rachel revealed the price to be $180. It was lower. She won all 4 punches. In her first punch, Sharon got $250. She decided to throw that away, and in the second punch, she got $2,500. 10 times more than the first punch. Sharon decided to take the $2,500, and needless to say, I think that was a good decision. But was it the right decision? Well, the third punch contained $250, and the fourth punch contained $100. So she won $2,500 plus the 4 small prizes, and according to Sports Guide 528, the 4 small prizes totaled $505. And add that to the $2,500 she won a grand total of $3,005 in cash and small prizes, and that's a consolation win. Finally, Janelle played "That's Too Much" for a Mazda 3i Touring modeled by Rachel. And Janelle said the three words on the sixth price, $19,334. I'd like to point out this was the same car that was being played for in Money Game yesterday. Now, was $19,334 the price just over the actual retail price of the car? No, it was not. Rachel claimed it was just a little more expensive, and the actual retail price was $20,095. It was the seventh price that was too much. Should have went one more time. $20,841 was the price that was too much. Now to the acknowledgement section. According to Sports Guide 528, cover-up was won for the second time this season, and the cue music was different during the game today, as it used Pushover's music cue instead of the usual Think music that is played, which is also the same for Make Your Move. That's also according to NBC 11 News Clips. The pushover/line 'em up music cue was used, and both Sports Guide 528, NBC 11 News Clips, and BAM 724-87, all gave me this acknowledgement that cover-up was won twice. This was the second win this season, like I mentioned earlier. According to BAM 724-87, he summed it up with this word: wow. We got win number 2 this season. According to Sports Guide 528, Master T suffered its second straight loss, in which the last win came from his recap back in January. That's just a late acknowledgement from him, because Master T was played yesterday. Alright, on to the rest of today's. According to Ben 724-87 in Bullseye, Sharon found the hidden bullseye, becoming the first to do so since May 13, 2011, so over a year ago. In double prices, according to Ben 724-87, we played this game for the 7th time for a trip at Dorm 2. And according to Ben 724-87 and NBC 11 News Clips, the losing streak for Punch Bunch is now 89 games. And according to NBC 11 News Clips, sharing number 2 is from Ben 724-87's home country of Canada. Freeze Frame, Cover-Up, and Bullseye were the three pricing games won in the first half. And that's it for the acknowledgement section. So yeah, 3 big pricing game wins today. Can't complain about that. They were all in the first half, like NBC 11 News Clips noted. Freeze Frame, Cover-Up, and Bullseye, plus $2,500 won in Punch-A-Bunch in cash by Sharon, who also won those 4 small prizes. Sharon from Canada is the contestant recognition contestant, and the MVPs of The Price is Right are Roy, Maureen, and Sharon from Dallas, Texas. Roy had a really great day. I'd like to acknowledge that his shirt had the $sign for The Price is Right logo lit up. I noticed it during the first showcase showdown. Roy won his showcase along with the BMW G650 GS motorcycle and freeze frame. His showcase included Canyon beachwear that has fabulous year-round selection of designer swimwear and accessories from major fashion designers like Robin Picone and Kenneth Cole Reaction. It's everything he needs to wear for a warm summer getaway. He also won a trip to Malibu that included a 5-night stay in a Queen Ocean front view room at the Malibu Beach Inn. You can take a peaceful walk along the shores of Malibu's Billionaires Beach or dine at their Luxe restaurant hosting exceptional California coastal cuisine. And it also included a 1-hour private surfing lesson for 2, and he will go to Malibu by being chauffeured in a limo. Both the beachwear and the trip to Malibu was modeled by Manuela, and he also won a Mini Cooper convertible modeled by Amber. He bid $26,262, a very specific bid. The actual retail price, $33,302. A difference of $7,040. Had a really great day, to say the least. This week, the Price is Right Pricing and Recap is sponsored by Popcorners Popcorn Chips. Popcorners, the new shape of popcorn. So, how are we going to do to end the week? Well, I'm either going to recap it, or if Neil Ross 87's favorite pricing game of Make Your Move is played, he will be the one to recap it. Until then, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Good night, everybody.